Good afternoon. This is your Doctor of Liberty, John Hilston, coming at you from Corbin, Kentucky, the home of Colonel Harland Sanders, who ended up building a great American business here. And his is a great entrepreneurial story. Sanders was born here in 1890. He had left, he had served in the Army, but he actually got his title colonel from being named a Kentucky colonel, which is an honorific here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Anyways, he had been a ferry boat operator, a few other odd jobs, and decided to come back home and open a gas station. You see the memorial gas pumps there. Anyways, 1930 was when he starts this business, and of course, if you know a little history, that was the beginning stages of the Great Depression. As the Depression went along, people slowed down their travel. And so the other thing about a great entrepreneur is his or her ability to adjust to things. So when travel had slowed down and he wasn't selling a lot of gas, he decided to start selling his famous chicken. And people liked it. People liked the recipe, and he became a regional phenomenon. He only became an international phenomenon later when in 1956 they planned the interstate highway system, and the new I-75 was slated to miss Corbin, Kentucky. It comes near here, but not exactly right by. So he sells his restaurant and decides to travel around selling his recipe, the rest there is kind of history. That's where he becomes really prominent and more wealthy as he sells his recipe to various restaurants, and eventually it becomes a chain, and he becomes very wealthy. But anyway, two different times he really had to, and by the way, when he started the traveling around and selling his business, he was 66. So anyways, it goes to show that he was not a perfect person by any stretch. Neither of the other entrepreneur people that I've covered, whether you talk about Truett Cathy or you talk about Dave Thomas of Wendy's or whatever, not perfect, but certainly can be inspirational and can make you a good lunch. And I can attest to that. This is your Dr. of Liberty, John Hilston. I'm out.